I'm going crabbing in the San Juan Islands, Washington State in the 2000s decade. Today is Wednesday, 4 March 2026, and it's one of my weekend Wednesdays today. And I treated this past Saturday like a weekday, and so as such, I'm treating this Wednesday as a weekend day. And here I, Tanis of Seattle, reflect on my experience going crabbing in the San Juan Islands, Washington State in the 2000s decade. So this is back when, I've shown it a few times, my family had like a, what was it? It turned out to be 23-foot bayliner as a motorboat, and we go out into the San Juan Islands and put it in the water over north of here in Edmond, so Snohomish County, so the county north of Seattle here in Washington State. And we'd go up to the San Juan Islands. We'd also go south and we'd go straight across. But in the San Juan Islands, there was one island where we actually took and I'll throw my memory into there. If I'm recalling correctly, it was the San Juan Islands. And what was it? Fisherman's Bay was the name of the place. And we had a crab pot and a dinghy. And a dinghy is like a small little, here's the boat. And the dinghy is the boat on the back of the boat. It's like, a fiberglass little like shell that's on the water with oars that we'd row. And so we took my dad, my sister, and I put the crab pot into the dinghy and take it out with a little outboard motor, vroom vroom, and drive it out, so to speak, and put it down, and then leave it for a certain amount of time, and then go back and check the crab pot. And if there were crabs, we'd have to check if they were male, and then we'd also have to check the size to see if they're big enough for us to be able to keep them. And so we did catch some crabs, and so it was a fun, very nautical experience, because we took the crabs back, and the ones that were big enough were actually fried in a pot on the boat, so the bayliner boat, to eat. And it was, so it couldn't get any fresher. we caught them, Dad cooked them, boiled them, and I learned that I did not actually like crab. I couldn't texturally, I couldn't do it. There's a lot of seafood I can't just handle the texture. I also have like kind of thin teeth. And so I would say if I had to classify my teeth as a type of teeth, they're non-seafood teeth, because the shells of seafood like lobster or crab or clams can do serious damage on my dental wear, so to speak. So nature, God, Mother Nature, and the devil did not equip me with seafood eating teeth. That is not I guess in having these teeth, I realize it's a privilege to be able to eat seafood with shells. But like, it's also just like, it's a privilege, but it's also like we all are equipped with different, physiological attributes. So in that sense, you could say it's a mine are what then tofu eating teeth. I got privilege in getting teeth that favor soft foods. There we go. So it can be framed the other way as well, is what I'm getting at. But yeah, so it was a fun experience, and this would have been the early 2000s, and specifically a place named Fisherman's Bay.